Did you ever have company coming and you gotta hurry up and do the trimming around the yard and get the grass mowed? And then guess what happens? You run out of string in the weed eater. I don't have time for this. So what we're gonna do is, real quick, to string up your weed eater and get back in business. So let's get started. Okay, the best place to do this is under the porch or in your backyard out in the sun, and take a break and string up your weed eater. Okay, what we have here is a Stihl Weed Eater, and this is the kind where you can put different ends on it. You can undo this, it comes apart like that. But this model is I believe, what is the model of this? It's a KM56RC, which it's, and we're going to show you how to string this thing up. Okay. First of all, you want to get yourself some string. So we'll go ahead and this particular weed eater takes the 8/100th of an inch, which is 2 millimeters. And you can get all the different kinds. It says good, better, best. I always get the best stuff because it's not round. It's almost like diamond shaped, so it's real strong and don't rip off quite as easy in the grass. So first we'll take and unhook this end here. You want to get yourself a handy dandy screwdriver, because what you want to do is you want to try you got to take this cover off. So it's real easy. You just push in that side, push in that side, and the top comes right off. See that? And then push in on this like that, and then this end comes out like that. So what we'll do is we'll string this up in both sides, left side and then the right side, or vice versa, however you string it up. So what we do is you go ahead and pull out some of the line out of your, and then when you turn this upside down, it'll say line and it'll point clockwise. And look inside here. You can see how it has a hole there where you put the line into it. So you put it in there, and don't go with it this way because it'll slide out. But if you put that in there and go counterclockwise, and what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this up, and you can measure it out to the exact size, but that's really not necessary. But we'll just wind this up the whole way until the channel is almost full. See how this is almost just about full. Whoops, let's get it off. And almost to the end. I pre-cut this before so the video isn't so long. And then the end on here will be hooked on here. So then what I want to do is pretend that is not cut. Then I want to pull this hole back off, and we're going to make both ends the same length. And then we'll come to the end, and then we will use our handy dandy cutters and then cut it off, and then we'll have two pieces the same length that way. So we have both pieces here cut, the lengths. We'll go ahead and stick this in here like I showed you before. Stick the one side in, stick the other side in, go the opposite way, and then I like to run my finger in between here and kind of hold it tight. And so what you're doing is you're just kind of wrapping this the whole way around and turn it until, and you want to keep it gripped on both sides of your pointy finger. And then in about a minute or so, you will have this all wrapped up. You can see how I run this back and forth a little bit so it's even. And you can tell I had the one side a little bit tighter than the other side. But you want to make sure this is pulled tight during the whole wrapping. You don't want to have it loose and then try to pull it tight, because then it'll get tangled up in there. So we want to pick this back up and we want to put this, so this is the button, and you want to let a little bit of this out, because what you're going to do is put this down in here and turn it underneath enough so it catches, and the one you're going to run out the one side, and then the other one you're going to run it out on this side. See how that is? Like that. And we'll get the cover. You can kind of see how that is and where the holes are here. You want to slide that in and use either two hands to kind of push these together so that it'll fit down in there. And then look right here, you can see there's a little groove there that goes down in where that string hole is. And it pops in and make sure that comes out through that slot. And that is good. And how that's going to work is when this turns, you can either trim these off, or this little blade right here will cut them off for you. So I'm going to trim this one off, that way it don't damage or injure myself when I go to fire that up. And then that's how it is. We're back in business. Now we can get the lawn all cleaned up and real nice for whenever the company comes for the picnic tonight. Make sure you subscribe, because there might be another great video you don't want to miss. See you next time.